Hi guys, I'm Untitled Chapter from My Choices YouTube channel. As I mentioned in the previous video, today we are going to talk about Insert tab. Let's focus on what are the basic tools and functions that include in the Insert tab. This is the group sequence that I am going to introduce to you in this video. Tables group. Pivot table is a powerful tool that are used to summarize and organize complicated data. Let me show you an example. This is a data set about COVID-19 spread in the USA. There I have each and every provinces, cities, and the respective data from January 22nd to April 26th. Assume that you want a summary on the situation with respect to each province. Select the pivot table. Define your data range as shown in the screen. You are able to create a pivot table in the current worksheet or in a new worksheet. I want a new sheet, and press OK. Here you can see the headers of your data set. In this scenario, those are called fields. You can drag and drop those fields and you are free to build your pivot table according to your need. This is the summary of the situation with respect to each province. Recommended pivot tables. This shows a list of customized pivot tables that are best for your data. If there are no recommendations, then a blank pivot table is created. Table. When you define your data as a table, it makes it easier to sort, filter and apply formatting. This option is also having recommended table. That means on the basis of data, we can just insert the table as per the Excel's recommendation. Illustrations group. Pictures. This tool is allowing you to browse a picture. To insert a picture that has been stored on the computer, click this button. The Insert Picture dialog box will appear. This dialog box is used to locate the picture that is to be inserted into the worksheet. Online Pictures tool helps you to find and insert pictures from a variety of online sources. Shapes. Shapes are objects, such as rectangles, circles, lines, and arrows. To insert a shape into the worksheet, click this button. When the button is clicked, a gallery of different shapes is displayed. Now you are able to draw the shape that you had selected. Icons. This tool is used to insert an icon to visually communicate using symbols. 3D models is used to insert a 3D model so you can rotate it and see it from all angles, then locate it as your need. Smart Art. The Choose a Smart Art graphic dialog box which lets you choose from the following different types of smart art: list, process, cycle, hierarchy, relationship, matrix, pyramid, picture, and office.com. For an example, if I want to create list, this is the process. Screenshot. This feature can be used to insert a picture of any program that is not minimized to the taskbar. Click the screen clipping link to insert a picture of any part of the screen. Charts group. You can quickly display the Insert Chart dialog box by selecting your data and clicking on the dialog box launcher in the bottom right corner of the group. If a chart is active, the Change Chart Type dialog is displayed. Recommended charts. Select the data in a worksheet and then click this button to see a list of customized charts that Excel recommends for the selected data. Column or bar. Use this chart type to visually compare values across a few categories. Line or area. These charts are used to show trends for categories or over a period of time such as days, months, or years. Pie or donut. These chart types are used to display the contribution of each item to the total. Hierarchy. This chart is used to compare parts to a whole or when several columns of categories form a hierarchy. Statistic. To show statistical analysis of data, use this type of chart. Scatter, X, Y, or bubble. These chart types are used to compare pairs of values with the help of bubble and more scatter charts. Waterfall or stock/combo are additional chart types that can be used in Excel, and you can see the preview and decide whether it is suitable or not. They are generally useful for visualizing data over time to see the starting points versus the current point and how those points were reached. Maps. This tool is used to display a variable in a geographical area. In a one map, you are able to use only one variable with relevant zip code. It can be categorical variable or value variable. Pivot chart. The process of creating a pivot chart is same as the pivot table, but the final output is a summary chart of your data set. Tours group. 3D map. Use this feature to see geographic data on a 3D map, visualized over time. You must enable the data analysis add-ins to use this feature. This feature uses DirectX 10. Sparklines Group. Line. This tool is used to insert a line chart within a single cell. When the button is clicked, a dialog box will appear asking for the range of data that is to be plotted. Column. Use this tool to insert a column chart within a single cell. When the button is clicked, a dialog box will appear asking for the range of data that is to be plotted. Win or loss. To insert a win or loss chart into a single cell, select this option. When the button is clicked, a dialog box will appear asking for the range of data that is to be plotted. Filters group. Slicer. A slicer is used to filter data interactively. This makes it faster and easier to filter pivot tables, pivot charts, and cube functions. Timeline. This feature is used to filter dates interactively. This makes it faster and easier to select time periods in order to filter pivot tables, pivot charts, and cube functions. Links group. This group helps you to insert a link to another worksheet, a website, another program, a picture, or an email address. Click this button. For an example, this is the method to link another sheet. Here you can see, by the clicking on the link you are able to go relevant sheet. Comments group. The comment tool is very useful when you are dealing with group projects. With the help of this tool you are able to share your thought about relevant data cells with your group. Text group. Text box. Text boxes can be used to highlight an item in a chart or within the worksheet. Text boxes can be inserted and or positioned anywhere within the worksheet page. Header and footer. Switches to page layout view and automatically puts your cursor in the header box. The header or footer can be inserted directly into this area. Word art. Click this button to insert a word art object into the worksheet or chart. A gallery of word art styles will appear. Select any of the styles to display the text box. The text box is where the text for the word art can be specified. Signature line. The signature line specifies the individual who is to sign the file in order to access it. Object. To insert an embedded object, such as documents from other programs, click this button. A dialog box will display from which a list of options can be chosen. Click the Create from File option to insert a designated file. Symbols group. Equation. This button is used to insert a mathematical equation into a document. The Equation Tools ribbon will appear when the button is clicked. This ribbon is used to create the equation. A list of common equations is also available. Symbol. This button is used to insert a symbol, such as a copyright symbol, into the worksheet. When the button is clicked, a gallery of different symbols will appear. Okay. Today's job is done. We talked about all basic functions and tools in the Insert tab. Try all the thing that we learned today and play with them. Practice makes you perfect. In the next video we will discuss about the Page Layout tab and what are the tools and functions that are there. If you think this video series is worth for you, please subscribe my channel and hit the like button. Thank you guys, see you in the next video.